I was born in Northampton. That's the one in England, not the one in New England. And I spent most of my childhood and teenage years in the Northamptonshire village of Malton, of William Carey fame. And it was there in Malton that I became a Christian at the age of 11. I went to Nottingham University to study classics, and there at a meeting of the Christian Union I first met Viv McCart, as she was, from the middle of Northern Ireland. Vivienne and I have recently celebrated our 40th wedding anniversary, and we have 3 grown-up children and 6 grandchildren. Looking back, it was Vivienne who first introduced me to EMF. I remember her sending me cuttings from the EMF magazine, and we started praying together for the EMF missionaries. It didn't occur to us then that before long we would become EMF missionaries ourselves. After we got married, I studied at the Irish Baptist College, and it was during those 3 years that Vivienne and I began to feel a growing burden for Europe and especially for Spain. We'd both done some Spanish at school. In 1982, we applied to EMF and attended the Mission School of Evangelism, after which we were accepted as EMF missionaries. We landed in Spain with our 2 very young sons on the 15th of October 1983, just over 36 years ago. And since then we've worked alongside churches in Malaga, Alcázar de San Juan, Ciudad Real, and for the last 15 years or so in Palma, Mallorca. Spain is traditionally a Catholic country, and the influence of Catholicism is still strong in Spanish society, although having said that, while we've been in Spain, we've seen the country become less and less Catholic and more secular. Evangelical Christians represent only about 1% of Spain's 47 million inhabitants, and there are hundreds of towns and villages in Spain with no evangelical presence. And Islam is growing fast in Spain, as in a lot of other countries, with 1 million Muslims from North Africa and another 1 million or more from the rest of the Muslim world. So whether we're thinking of Catholics or Muslims or agnostics, atheists, Spain is not what you would call an easy mission field. In fact, most of the evangelical growth in recent years has been due to immigration, rather than to Spaniards embracing the gospel message. Vivienne and I are currently working with Palma Reformed Baptist Church, which is approaching its 60th birthday, with a membership of around 150, and we're very much a multinational church with about 30 different countries represented among us at the present time. I'm one of the church's 2 pastor elders, and Vivienne's involved in women's Bible studies, one-to-one discipleship, visitation, and hospitality, among other things. Our church planted a new church in a place called El Arenal, not far from Palma Airport, and the church there became independent this year. And we have 3 home groups in 3 different towns on the island where we'd love to see more churches being established. If I had to sum up a few of our main needs at the present time, I think I would mention 3 particular needs. Firstly, we definitely need more pastor elders and deacons. Secondly, we need to renew our commitment to reaching out to other people with the good news about Jesus. And thirdly, wisdom from the Lord as we deal with all sorts of people with all sorts of needs. Throughout our time in Spain, Vivienne and I have really appreciated all the support we've had, both in terms of prayer support and financial support from churches and individuals in the UK, and it would be great to see that support continuing to make a difference in the years ahead.